I was really struggling in my riding, and I was starting to question, am I just a bad rider? Like, I'm just not good at it.
I definitely felt like riding and just working with horses as an adult was a lot less intuitive.
It has been challenging for me, probably as an older rider starting and not having the basis that a lot of people did. I've had a couple of accidents, that weren't fun, which have created a little bit of fear and anxiety.
I have become a much better rider because I want to be a partner to my horse rather than a master and just controlling the horse. It was all about control, and now it's all about how do you feel, horse, and let's do this together.
It's not about just jumping on a horse and riding. It's about feeling the horse's motion. It's about recognizing when the horse is having an issue with something.
Before, it was all about the end goal of the riding, get the horse to do this, jump that. Like, I felt very much part of a cog, and the balanced riding course really helped me appreciate the importance of the relationship between me and the horse to begin with, and that it starts there.
I felt what communication is between the horse and the rider, and rather than me just being independently plopped on top of a horse and being tense and holding on for dear life, like it's a nice dance, and it's just really cool.
Connection to me is understanding his movement, his expressions, what triggers anxiety in him, and that just to me speaks volumes. It takes time, it's a commitment, but it's so rewarding.
Great riding is about more than just how you sit in the saddle. Great riding is about working with your horse, understanding how they think, how they learn, and what creates true connection. I'm Callie King, a riding instructor with a passion for helping riders around the world, especially new or returning riders who want to feel in balance, connected with their horse, and enjoy the ride. I started creating online riding videos over 10 years ago. And today in Horse Class, we have over 85,000 students from around the world. In the Balanced Riding course, you will learn exercises for effective posture, great balance, and light, easy cues. You will learn the communication and the connection with your horse that makes riding so special, and that begins before and continues after your time in the saddle. In this course, follow a simple track of study that in the next 8 weeks, or whatever pace you choose, will have you riding and relating to horses in a completely different way. What does riding mean to you? What does this relationship with your horse mean to you? What is it worth for more of those moments where time seems to stop, where it's just you and the horse and the world can fade away?
That feeling of connection. I love to ride, but even more important to me is that feeling of connection. And what it feels like to me is like a comfortable, close friendship, non-judgmental, where you just enjoy being together. And that's what I want and what I have, thanks to you, with my horses.
It's being in the present, in the moment. You are one-on-one, not focusing on anything else. You're just in that moment with them.
That is very special when you feel at one with him. I think that's the most special thing, whenever I can ride and feel at one. Doing a figure eight, him and I found the sync together.
Let's work together to bring more of those moments into your riding. This is the very first time I'm offering this brand new version of the Balanced Riding course. So let's go through what is included together. The Balanced Riding course is an 8-week program with 6 modules of video content and a comprehensive course workbook. Here's the journey we'll take together through the course modules. We begin in Module 1, learning who is the horse, what has been their journey with people through time. Discover horse behavior and how horses sense the world, so you understand why your horse does what they do and how you can communicate with them and develop a better relationship of trust and partnership. In Module 2, you will learn the science and art of training. Good training is our communication with our horse. When you understand how the horse learns, any training method or technique you use will be more effective. You'll be empowered in seeing how bad behavior can be accidentally trained, so you can avoid that mistake for you and your horse. Next, we will explore healthy, balanced movement in Module 3. Discover the connection between movement and how we and our horses feel. Learn groundwork that prepares you and your horse for riding, as we discuss leading, in handwork, and lunging. In Module 4, the foundation of riding, we find your balance, seat, and effective cues. Be a comfortable rider for your horse to carry. Use your weight and movement so that your communication of where you want to go and at what speed is clear. In Module 5, continue your journey of improvement as you learn how concepts such as bending, collection, and impulsion apply to you and your horse. Practice specific exercises to feel even the most subtle movements. Finally, in Module 6, Riding in the Real World, we do just that. Apply all that you've learned and expand into trail riding, jumping, advanced problem solving, and discussions about the mindset of being a great rider. No matter what we're learning, the more different ways we receive the information, the more that learning can stick. The balanced riding course is unique because it's not just a bunch of videos talking about theory. With every module, you also get specific exercises to practice, both at home and with your horse. Plus, you'll have the course workbook, a full 187-page textbook that links out to each course video. This not only provides a different way to learn, but an easy reference guide when you're at the barn. Have a riding or training challenge you can't solve? Send me up to 3 videos and you'll get a video back with personalized feedback on the exercises to practice to solve your problem. No matter where you are in your riding journey, you are welcome in the balanced riding course. If you have just started or returned to horses and are wondering if you might be too beginner for this course, don't worry. New riders need the best instruction. It's a huge advantage to learn the correct way the first time and create good habits right from the start. I created a bonus mini course getting started with horses that will cover simple or even often forgotten skills, such as how to safely lead a horse through a gate. If you're taking lessons at a local facility and wondering how this course will fit in, our second bonus, Getting the Most Out of Your Riding Lessons, will teach you how to handle common lesson horse behavior, communicate with your riding instructor, stay safe riding in a group, and more. I first created the Balanced Riding course back in 2013 as a way to help my in-person students make progress between their lessons. Perhaps you're an experienced rider looking for a new solution to a problem or wanting to be a more well-rounded rider. We have many lifetime riders and even trainers and instructors also here in the course. Many of our students don't have their own horse. They ride school horses or a friend's horse, and I've included my Buying Your First Horse ebook in the bonus package. So in the future, if you decide to get your own horse, you can be prepared. To be a student in the Balanced Riding course, there's also no need to be online at any specific time or to worry about keeping up with the pace of the course. This is designed for you to work at your own pace that's best for you and review as often as you wish with our lifetime access. Do you ever run out of ideas on what to do when you ride? Wish I could be right there giving you a lesson? Well, I almost can with our popular series of the 6 Along for the Ride audio lessons. in this series, there's 3 progressive audio lessons. There's another one specifically for riding a faster, more forward horse, and then another for riding a slower horse, and also an audio lesson to guide your groundwork. We know that riding is not only a physical challenge, it's a mental one as well. So when you join the balanced riding course, you'll also get 3 months of free membership in Leg Up coaching. This is a special program that combines a huge library of case studies and specific examples of me working with horses using the techniques and principles you'll be learning through the course. You'll have the coaching of Jenna Knutson, an equestrian life coach with a knack for helping riders reach their goals and overcome the mindsets of overwhelm, anxiety, and comparison that can hold us back. The real reason we ride goes far beyond the thrill of just being astride a powerful and beautiful horse. The true joy of riding comes in connecting with the horse, in feeling they understand what we're asking and that we can understand them. In a word, it's the relationship. Great horsemanship comes from 2 elements. First, an awareness of one's own internal state, and becoming, as Linda Tellington-Jones said so perfectly, a human my horse wants to be with. The second element of great horsemanship comes in our ability to use principles of communication to work with the horse, not looking for the magic button, but truly understanding how to have a dialogue with the horse, using pressure, release, rewards, while recognizing their signs of frustration or confusion or even discomfort. Through a new special bonus included with the balanced riding course, a series called Horsemanship of Connection, I want to help you connect with your horse. Be able to understand what it is they're telling you and become a great rider, regardless of your level of skill in the saddle. We're going to take a deep dive into communication and relationship with horses through a short series from one of my mentors, and then a class together to learn the subtle language and behavior of horses. In this new bonus, you will learn how to use body posture and energy to communicate with the horse, to read the horse's emotional and physical state to better relate to what they're feeling, how to respond when you feel ignored or even threatened by a horse, how to use pressure without any physical contact, how your emotions affect the horses that you're with. Join the balanced riding course and receive the full Horsemanship of Connection series completely free. Scroll down to learn more, and I look forward to seeing you there. I believe that challenges are gifts, that when we take on a new challenge, we aren't just learning those skills. For example, we're not just learning how to be balanced on a horse, but we're growing as individuals, and those experiences shape us as individuals. What could it feel like to be relaxed, confident, and joyful with your horse? No matter your experience level, no matter the training challenges that you're up against now. To be able to just enjoy yourself with the confidence that you're on the right track, that you're following the path that will lead you to improvement.
I wanted to make sure that I was just a very well-rounded horsewoman, and I think Kelly is the perfect teacher to help you become that. She goes through things step by step. Her tool is an amazing reference document that I refer to quite often when I'm trying to kind of plan out what I want to work on next in my riding. I can always go back to her videos at the barn or look through my training journal, and I've just found that it's something I keep going back to again and again.
Kelly's class was instrumental in helping me kind of be excited again and get back out there. Being able to refer back to the videos and the workbook was really helpful. I use it every day when I go on trails. She's got tips for that. When I'm just playing polo, when I'm in the arena. It's a resource that you can use forever because you can keep going back to it. She's got it online in a way that you can take it at your own speed. You can go practice, you can do the workbook, you can check the videos, and I mean, it's years later and you can go back.
I love the community aspect of it, where you could really connect with people who are also learning through the comments, and the handbook is really the workbook. So put together so creatively.
The whole learning theory part of the course really kind of transformed the way that I think about horses and I think about riding. There's definitely a good balance of like the theory and the practice, so you understand what you're doing and why you're doing before you start, but then there's actual clear, step-by-step guidance. I would be in a very different place if I just kept taking lessons and I hadn't found the whole online community and started taking these courses.
And the balanced riding course just put all the dots, like it made the dots connecting. Now I understand. There's one thing having a lesson, but there's another in seeing people do it, because I learn a lot from watching people do it rather than listening, or even if I'm in the saddle, somebody telling me like shoulders back.
The turnaround for me came when I started watching your videos. You don't have a one-size-fits-all approach. And I love how you say that we can learn from different people, different methods, and then apply, we take each individual horse and situation and then apply what would apply to them. Your explanations and your demonstrations, everything is so clear and easy to understand. And when I go out and apply those concepts, it's just really fun to see it work. You have no idea the impact that you've made, and I'm very grateful for that.
Think about the cost of taking many private lessons or riding in clinics. There's your ride and audit fees, plus the expense and hassle of time and travel. And unless you're lucky enough to have someone film your ride or you're excellent at taking notes, you have only your memory to refer back to after a lesson or a clinic. There are a lot of other books and DVD programs available, but what about when you have a question? Or how do you know what to work on first out of all the information and what to do next? This is why the Balanced Riding course is special. You can work at your own pace, learn in different ways, get answers to all your questions, and come back to the videos, audios, and workbook as often as you like. Through my life, I learned from many mistakes, and I think back humbly to my first horse friends who put up with my lack of knowledge, skill, patience. I became more discerning about the training methods I adopted, and I began to study psychology, behavior, and spirituality, looking for solutions outside the world of horsemanship and riding for the challenges and frustrations I was feeling with my own horses. This course is not just about learning how to ride or train a horse. It is equally about learning how to see past the words that are used, to recognize what is really going on between a horse and person, and to choose what is best for you and your horse. We can't forget what an incredible gift it is that horses allow us to climb on their backs and take us places, new places in the world and new places within ourselves. I would love to have you join me in this journey. Scroll down and choose an enrollment option to get started today.